Hello and welcome to episode 292 of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast, where every single day, for at least the last 291 days in a row now, I've provided you with a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Today, we're going to talk about discounting. Don't know why I made that two words. Discounting. Why is discounting so damaging? And also, why is it our first port of call? I've worked with so many people where they immediately think discounting and having a lower price is the way to solve an issue. If somebody's taking ages to come back, we're not sure if they want to buy, or we could do it cheaper, we could lower the price. They think that's going to help move people. Maybe it works sometimes, but I think in the main, having a low price, it's called the low price fallacy. Having a low price is a bit of a red herring. Being the cheapest isn't always the best. It's not always the best. Jumping to discounting is just a very kind of easy, lazy thing to do. And I don't mean to be rude, I'm calling it lazy there. It's an easy, lazy thing to do, but it's damaging. Because if you do discount something, and you're probably going to do it incorrectly. So the incorrect way to discount is I ask you for a discount and you say, oh, okay. So I'll sell you the same thing, but for a lower price. So your confidence is going to be dented now because you've made less money and you've still got to provide the same thing. And then going forward, if I, as your buyer, then refer you to other people, I'm going to tell them about the great price that I got. So you might then be expected to discount other people going forward because you've set that precedent. So discounting can damage your confidence in your own product, but also or service. But also from the buyer's point of view, if I ask you for a discount and I get the discount and I get the same deliverable, I'm then wondering, well, was it really worth the full price in the first place? Were you taking advantage of me? So discounting is damaging. As a buyer, I might think you're taking advantage of me if you just immediately discount, no questions asked. As a seller, it can damage your confidence. The best way to discount, if you're going to do it, but I really, really advise against it. It's not the panacea that you're hoping it is. But if you do discount, this is when we have some hand graphics coming in here. This is the price somebody pays. This is the deliverable they get. When somebody asks for a discount, they're going to pay less. Guess what? They have to get less. They have to get less. If they ask for a discount but get the same deliverable, that's when it's damaging. But if they ask for a discount and they get less, that's the way to do it. So when somebody asks you for a discount, the kind of response is, if you're going to do it, is let me see if that's possible. This is what we're going to remove from the offering, or what would you like to go without from our offering? Something has to come away, because if you're arbitrarily discounting, you're just dropping the price but giving them the same deliverable, that is when discounting is damaging. Sorry, I fell into a telling off episode again today. I should do like a little sub-series of James Newell's going to tell you off for sellingthewrongway.com. But there we go. Remember to discount correctly. If they're paying less, they get less. But also be wary that discounting, it's just not the panacea that you hope it is. There's lots of other things we can do to encourage people to buy or to encourage people to make decisions sooner. Right, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, as I check my notes in 292, explanations are expensive. Explanations are expensive. I'll expand more upon that tomorrow and give you a little workaround as to how we can get around that. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to sellingconfidencescore.com. That's sellingconfidencescore.com. There's a 20-question quiz where you can find out how well you're doing at selling, where you maybe can improve, and more importantly, you'll get a personalized action plan of things you can do today, which is completely free and easy and practical and logical, so you can start to improve. So that's sellingconfidencescore.com. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Sales Message.